Okay, so I just wanted to do a little, I guess you could call this an update to that last Tales of video I did, maybe. It was a Tales of video where I basically go through every Tales of game and like their respective re-releases and all that, just to get ready for the games that could be releasing for the Tales of 30th anniversary. Because since let's go down here. Since May 19th, they have been uploading. They've been tweeting this stuff on the official Tales of series Twitter about the 30th anniversary, because this year is the 30th anniversary. I believe December 15th is when. Oh, it says it right there. I'm dumb. It says it right there. December 15th is when Fantasia came out. So December 15th is gonna be the exact 30th anniversary, but this year is the 30th anniversary. So they have been tweeting a bunch of the stuff, a few games, the protagonists of each of these games, like for this one, Tales of Fantasia, Tales of Destiny, and Tales of Eternia. They have been doing that since May, but after a little bit, on June 8th, this is what they tweeted. There's no sound. Never mind, there's sound. Yeah, Tales of Remastered project. As you know, Tales of Graces was the first one to be released. Right here. The next Tales of Remastered be announced this summer. Now, this is on June 8th. It's already been 2 months. More than 2 months. So there's only a few places that this could really be announced. Also, hold on. The music. I'm not as familiar with older Tales of games, so if this music could be like a hint, someone let me know. I might say in the comments, but I'll be surprised. I'd rather be surprised. I mean, but who knows? Maybe that sound was like a hint. But yeah, it's set during the summer. It is almost the end of the summer. The end of September is gonna be the end of summer, technically. And I will get into what that could mean about where it could show up a little bit later, as you can see my other temperature. But yeah, after that, they went back to uploading more, or tweeting more stuff about the protagonists of every game, basically. And then they had their collab with the gacha game. And then back to the protagonist posting, this is the last one before the big old one. We're beyond excited to be welcoming the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with all of you. Thank you for your unwavering support, a timeless tale never fading over the years, an adventure worth reliving endlessly. Now step into the story once more. We thank you as we journey toward our 30th year. And that was the last post. Yep, because the next one is a pinned one, which is about Tales of Graces F releasing. But yeah, back to that teaser about the next Tales of Remaster being announced. There's only a couple places where this could realistically be announced, I feel like. The first one being Gamescom, which is today, as I'm recording this video. Well, today, sort of. It's 1 a.m. for me, so technically today. But I don't know when it could be shown. I don't know. Maybe PAX. Do they show games in PAX? I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure Gamescom could be shown there. I think Tales of games were announced at Gamescom before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too sure. But after that, if we still want to be like within the summer timeline, the next one will be Tokyo Game Show 2025. Because that is straight up the end of summer, and obviously it is Tokyo Game Show, Tales of is a Japanese game, just in case if you somehow didn't know. I hope nobody didn't know it was a Japanese game. But yeah, Gamescom and Tokyo Game Show are the only places that I realistically think that it could be shown off. And this was pushing it right here, because this is it's technically past summer, I think, this timeline, 25th to 28th, but still, the end of summer. And that would be really cutting it close. It'd be like, announced this summer at the very end of summer. But I think, at least I want to believe sort of that along with Tales of remaster, the next Tales of remaster being announced, I feel like they'll tease the next mainline Tales of game. I don't know if they'll show a whole trailer, but maybe something like this, where like next Tales of game will be announced soon or something, and they'll be like, I don't know, we'll probably wait until like Summer Games Fest next year or something. But I feel like they'll show like the full trailer for like the next remaster, and at the very end we'll get like, by the way, the next mainline Tales of game will be announced soon, you know. I think like that's how it will go down. But I'm not too sure which, like I said, which event it's gonna show up at. I'm betting more on TGS, you know. That's what I think. But what about all of you? What event do you think this Tales of Remaster and possibly next mainline game is going to be shown at? Gamescom? Or Tokyo Game Show? Or maybe a completely other event? Or one of these ones maybe, I don't know. Maybe a completely different event. Maybe it'll have its own, like, since every company is doing their own direct style thing like Nintendo does, maybe they'll do a Tales of Direct. It's just a stream just showing up Tales of stuff, which will be only like 2 games, but still, you know, maybe they'll do something like that just out of nowhere. But yeah, let me know what you all think. Let me know what event you think is will be shown at, and let me know what game you think is going to be remastered. You know, we still have no idea what the next remaster is going to be, so let me know what you all think it is. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.